It's time to start a new season and a chance to get revenge for the playoffs last season. What's up, guys, and welcome to episode number 49 of this Vinny J MLB The Show 20 Road to the Show series. And today is opening day, and today I'm gonna be playing. I'm having a spasm right now. And today I'm gonna be playing opening day 2021. You guys already know that based on the title and the thumbnail. But I'm playing opening day 2021 today, really tonight, for me, as we are starting the season in Colorado here on March 30th, 2021 in Colorado, and then we're at San Francisco. And if you remember the last episode, which was the first and only episode of the playoffs, we made the playoffs in the last episode. Won the NL East, played the San Francisco Giants in the NLDS, and got swept. It was ugly. We got outscored 16-2 in that series. It was not good. I think I batted it was 231, and I batted 231, no home runs and 1 RBI. The whole team did bad in the playoffs last year. It was bad. It was really bad. I mean, we lost 7-1, 7-0, and then 2-1 in 12 innings, and we got swept by the Giants. And we play the Giants here in the second series of the year in San Francisco, but we play the Rockies first in Colorado, or in Denver, Colorado, for 4 games. We do have some new additions, including Dallas Keuchel, as you might have seen, because he's our opening day starter. I mean, he is 33, and it seems like once you get old in this game, your stats go downhill. And he's 33, and we signed him for 3 years. And last year he had 2.85 ERA, was 16-8, 1.12 WHIP. That's pretty good. Pretty good. 234 innings. And then we have Mario Garcia, same from last year. Tyrone McCann, I believe we had him last year. Yes, we did. And we also had Garcia. We have Samuel Peralta. He's new, number 0. He's a rookie as well. And then we have Chad Bettis, who we did have the last 2 years, actually. And then the bullpen, John Gant, he's new, I think. Well, I'm pretty sure he's new.
He used to play for the Twins?
Briefly? Briefly, maybe. In real life, at least. In this game, I don't think he played ever for the Twins. But in real life, I think John Gant was on the Twins maybe a couple years ago. But he's new on the Marlins. And then we have this Hermoso Ramirez. Kyle Bartolo, who was our closer last year, he got demoted to the middle relief role, which I don't get that, because he was 53 for 58 on saves last year. And then, of course, the one save he had in the playoffs, which was in Game 3, he blew it in extra innings. And that was in Game 3, because in Game 3 we were up 1-0 in extra innings. That was our only time we had a lead in the series, but we couldn't close it out, and he gave up 2 runs in the bottom of the 12th to lose it. And then we have Brian Shaw, Brusson Waite, Damian Lane, Mike Moore, and he's new. He's a former Twin. That was 4 years ago, though. And then we have Ken Giles, who we got via trade from the Astros last season. He is tentatively a closer, and they have him as our closer. Last year, 0 for 6 on saves, 27 holds, though, and a 3.95 ERA, 1.42 WHIP. And we got him 3 years as well. So, I mean, the bullpen, so-so. I mean, and here's the lineups. Still have Altuve. I mean, Altuve's here. I mean, he came over in 2018 from Houston. I think he signed via free agency, I think, because I mean he's still under contract for 6 more years, and it keeps going up. I mean, right now it's $27 million, but then it's 29, 32, 35, 38, 41. I mean, yeah. And then Patrick Reed, he's new, I think. Maybe he's not. I don't remember if he was on the team last year, but he can play second, third, and short. They have him at shortstop right now. Then you have me at first base. Still have Giancarlo Stanton. Still have Christian Yelich. I started this series in MLB The Show 17. That's why these two are still on the Marlins. I mean, Stanton's been on the Marlins since 2010. Yelich has been on the Marlins since 2013. And then we have Everett Wales. I think he's new. No, well, 2020 he didn't play for the Marlins, but 2018 and 2019 he did. Hold on. And then we have Jackley Bradley Jr. He came over via free agency, got in 3 years. Philip Sanchez, he's the same, same. And then Whit Merrifield, he's been here since 2018. This is also a lineup with a DH. This is no DH, and usually that's the case most of the time, because in the stadium there's no universal DH. And then the bench, you have Brett Christensen. I think he came over via trade last year. Barton Edwin, he's been here for about a year. Alfonso Alvarez, he's been here since 2019. Jose Soldado, I believe he's new. Yes, he is. He's a rookie, isn't he? Yeah. And then Everett Wales, he was on the Marlins in 2018 and 2019. Wasn't here in 2020, and then now he's back. Hold on. Or I already showed you that. It just was in the other lineup. So he plays left field when there's a DH, but he's on the bench when there's not a DH, because when there's a DH, JBJ is the DH. That was confusing. But either way, that's the same guy as I showed you earlier. I just didn't realize it because he was in the lineup, that first lineup, but he was in the lineup, the first lineup, but the second lineup he was on the bench. And then here's obviously the standings are 0-0, 0 wins, 0 losses. But I wanted to show you the rank. What we're ranked. We're ranked 8th in baseball, 2nd in power, 19th in contact, 5th in speed, 12th in defense. But the big alarming red flag, I mean, this is evident in the playoffs last year, somewhat, at least in the first 2 games. Pitching, 22nd. And obviously hitting was a problem too, because we outscored 16-2. But also we got blown out in games 1 and 2. So that didn't help. I did in the offseason, I did the offseason off camera, obviously. My agent called me and said, "Is everything fine? Do you like your situation in Miami?" I said no. I did request a trade. I've seen where if you request a trade, you right away get traded, or it's like if you request a trade, you get traded right away. That happened with Babe Ruth Jr. Or you get traded like 3 or 4 months after or you get traded 3 or 4 months after you request a trade. So it could be instantaneously traded. So you could be traded within weeks of you asking for a trade, or you get traded 3 or 4 months after you ask for the trade. So it could be a few weeks or a few months. In this case, it was not a few weeks, because I asked back, I think it was like November or December in this game. So it's been at least 2-3 months. So I did ask for a trade, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get traded. But my agent said he was working on it, so you never know. This could be Vinny J's last episode as a Marlin, maybe. I don't know. It could be like June before I get traded. I have no idea, or it could be next week in this game. But either way, let's get an opening day. It's a 2:10 game. Game's at 2:10 p.m. local time, which is Mountain Time in Denver. It's Dallas Keuchel versus Tyler Anderson. Opening day 2021. Let's go. And this team they still have LeMahieu, they still have Dahl, they have Story still, they have Arenado, they have David Peralta, Matt Adams. So this team's good. And by the way, the team that won the World Series last year, the Mets. The Mets, who were the second NL wild card team. They finished second in our division, because obviously we won the division. Mets finished in second. Was the second NL wildcard team, or they were the second NL wildcard team, and they beat the Tigers in the 2020 World Series. So the Mets defeated the Tigers in the 2020 World Series. So we'll be playing the defending champs a lot this season because we're in the same division. So yeah, I'm batting third. Opening day 2021. Let's go. I think we had Patrick Reed on our team last year, but I don't think he was a starter because Didi Gregorius was at shortstop, but he was a free agent and they let him go. But Altuve, Stanton, and Yelich are they all have like 5 or 6 years left in their contract. They're probably not. I won the MVP last year, just by us I had a great regular season. Obviously, the playoffs were trash, but I still won the NL MVP and the batting title. So I won the batting title. I think I won the batting title, the Silver Slugger Award, the Hank Aaron Award, and the NL MVP. I didn't win. I don't think I won a Gold Glove, but I think I won batting title, Hank Aaron Award, Silver Slugger Award, and most importantly, the NL MVP. But didn't win the World Series. But there's always this year. There's always next season, which in this case is this season. So, as I'm signing autographs here in Denver on opening day. There's a lot of autographs he's signing. Here we go. Let's watch the presentation. Mavis Sturgeon, opening day 2021. Hopefully I can hit a 500-foot bomb. Air is thinner, ball goes the air is thinner, so the ball hopefully goes farther. I like those logos on the field. I'm pretty sure the Rockies missed winning the NL West by like 3 games, and they didn't even made the playoffs. But they were close to winning the division, so they were pretty close to making the playoffs last year. And then obviously we lost the NL. We won the division, the NL East, but lost in the NLDS. And then, so last year we lost in the NLDS. 2 years ago we lost in the NLCS. So we had a downgrade last season. Here we go. Let's go. This is probably the thumbnail, not this, but this. Because usually on open this is the thumbnail usually for postseason episodes, the All-Star, or for postseason episodes, the All-Star Game episode, and then opening day episodes. That's when the teams line up, and then there's that shot from behind home plate. That's for the start of postseason series, for opening day, and then for the All-Star Game. Tyler Anderson, 14-11 record. Runner, second one out, top one. Let's try to get the 2021 season off with a bang here in the Mile High City. That's a bomb on the first pitch. Let's go on the first pitch of the season. Vinny J, as you saw it right before the last clip ended, Vinny J on the first pitch that he sees in the regular season, he sends it out of here. I don't know where I didn't even see it where it landed. We'll see the distance on the replay or in the replay system because it's MLB Network, so we don't see it right now. But yeah, first pitch of the season, I bomb it out of here. Wish I could have done that in the playoffs. But hey, that probably was 480. Here's show track. It might be 480. 480. 480? 500. Oh, as he said over 490 feet before it showed it. It's 492 feet. So my first win of the regular season is a 900. My first win of the season in the regular season is a 492-foot home run. That's pretty good. So I was officially 8 feet off because that kind of was cheating because he said it was over 490 feet before it showed 492 feet. But it's 3-2 Marlins in the third. But my goodness, that was a great way to start the season. But like I said, I wish I did it in the playoffs last year. But maybe this is the year we can win the World Series. Gotta start somewhere. Here in game 1 of 162. 0-1. Oh, I thought that was gone too. He left that pitch up, but caught by, I believe that's Dahl. Sit down. I believe that's Dahl in center. Hit it hard, but right at a guy. But like the pitching is just exploding. It's 6-3. Runners the second and third, 2 outs, bottom 4. But Tycho, I mean, you're our ace, 90 overall, and he's giving up 6 runs. And the 4, it's 6-3 Rockies. I mean, like, pitching's already exploded. That's why I asked for a trade. Runner at third, 1 out, top 5. It's 6-5. The tying runs at third base with 1 out, so. Oh, he left that pitch up again. Get out. Get out! Oh, caught at the wall. But that will tie the game. He's safe by a mile. As he could have walked home or jogged home and he would have been safe. 6-6 game. That's my third RBI of the game. Altuve scores on the sad fly. And it's 6 apiece. As I just missed giving us the lead. Missed it by maybe 5 feet or less. 0-1. Ground ball. And the sits. We're tied at 6. And we're still tied at 6, leading off the top of the 8th. I'm 1 for 2 with that 2-run home run and a sad fly. Sad fly doesn't count an at bat. These shadows are bad. That's hit high and deep right center, but nowhere near it. The wall or the warning track. One down is, yeah, those shadows are bad. I'll turn off the sim in here. Strike out, fly out, bottom 8, we're tied at 6. And 2 out, Watt, single, strike out, we got out of that. And in top 9, ground out, fly out, ground out, bottom 9 now. And 2 strikeouts, 3 strikeouts, extra innings, double for Merrifield, a single for Reed, first and third, 1 out, top 10. Reed at first, Merrifield over at third. First and third, 1 out, go ahead, run 90 feet away. Infield is double play depth. That's a liner. It's going to be caught, but that should score the run. Dahl will catch it. Here comes the go-ahead run, and he's safe. Sack fly and an RBI. My second sack fly of the game. And the Marlins have the lead here in extras. So my 4th RBI of the game, and we're up by 1 in the 10th. That was a line drive, but it got the job done. Here we go. Bottom 10. Shut the door, please. Fly out. 2-run homer, and we lost. You gotta be kidding me. And we lost. We blew another lead in extra innings, like we did in Game 3 of the NLDS last year. And it was Bear Claw last year. This time it's Ken Giles. That's the guy who hit it. Yeah. You gotta be kidding me. I officially went 1 for 3 with a homer, 4 RBIs, and a run scored. Obviously, had the 2-run home run and then the 2 sack flies. But I mean, I'm pretty sure here's the game log. It started. So yeah, walk, then a fly out, and then a walk, a fly out, and then the walk off 2-run home run by Ernest Vasquez, and we lose the game. I mean, pitched the third of an inning, 1 hit, 2 earned runs, and 1 walk. Well, we start 0-1. Rockies start 1-0. Let's just bounce back here in Game 2. It is a 4-game series. Let's watch the prediction. Mavis Sturgeon. Let's win this game. I mean, come on. I mean, we need a reliable closer. I don't know why they took Bear Claw out of that role when he only blew 5 saves last year. And they took him out of the closer role, and they moved him to middle relief. They didn't even move him to a setup man position. They moved him to middle relief. I mean, come on. I mean, that's the stuff I'm talking about. And that's a ground ball, and I'm wearing lawn sleeves. Everyone is, so it must be cold. I mean, it's what, March 31st here in Denver. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cold. I wasn't wearing lawn sleeves yesterday. No one was, I don't think. Or some people might have been, but I wasn't, but now I am. So, 1 on, 1 out. There's LeMahieu, who was on the Rockies, but then he went over to the Yankees in 2019 in real life. Ground ball. Cover first base. And down him at second, and did not get him at first. And it's 3-1 Marlins, but no lead is safe for us, even like a 10-run lead. 3-1, top 3. That's a liner in the right center field, and fielding is Dahl, but that's going to be an easy double. First double of the year for Vinny J. Second hit of the year. First double, second hit for Vinny J. Here's Stanton. clearly. I always preload the back because sometimes they get you with those quick steps, and by the time you realize he throws it the second, you're picked off. That's why I always backload the. That's why I always have preload the back if he tries to pick me off. You can see the red arrow in the top right-hand corner. Full count to Yelich. That's ball 4, 2 on, 2 out. There's JBJ, who's still batting 0. 1-1. And it's a fly ball. And it's routine. Middle of 3, it's 3-1, Marlins. Three two now. Runner at first, nobody out. Top 5. Oh, he gave me a high slider, but it was good timing. I just popped it straight up to Matt Adams. 1 out. Man, how did I pop that up? Thought I was late on it, but it said I wasn't. And it's still 3-2. 2 outs, no runners on, top 7. Come on, let's go. That's a liner, and that's gonna dip down, and it's gonna go all the way to the wall, and that will be another double. Second double of the year, and second double of the game. Here we go. Let's drive me in, Stanton. And 333 on the year, 1 for 2 in the game. 2-2. That's a ground ball, fielded by Arenado. Throw it away. And he didn't. If he did, I would have been safe at home, because I was running all the way home. Well, we're still up by 1, but I feel they're going to blow the lead because they're pitching. They haven't blown it yet, but it's only 2 batters later. Let's turn 2 here. And a ground ball, third. Got him at second. Got him at first. 2 down. 5-4-3 double play. 2 down. Good job, boys. Yep. Told you we were going to blow the lead. Now we're down 5-3. Runner at first, 1 out, top 9. I'm the tie and run, but of course we blew another lead. That's a grounder. I was trying to hit a homer there. Well, I'm the tie and run at first, and here's Stanton. Needs the go-ahead run, so you never know. We could come back here, but I mean, we blew it. We blew a lead last night, and blew another lead here tonight. 0-2 down to Stanton, but this game's not over yet. Ground ball, it's through, past Arenado. The runner's coming around, and he will be safe, and it's a 1-run game. As Arenado could not bring it in on the dive. 2 on, 1 out, RBI single for Stanton, and now it's Yelich. And I'm the time run at second base. Where's Stanton at first base? Of course the glitch where a runner disappears. So Stanton just disappeared out of thin air, so there's actually only 1 runner on. And now there's 2 outs. So runner at second, 2 outs. I'm still the tie and run. Come on, JBJ. Sindel, and Sindel should score me. Or Homer, but just Sindel. 0-1. And it's a ground ball right to Adams, and that's it. Rockies win at 5-4. So that glitch of the runner disappearing doesn't really matter, as we blew another lead. We almost came back, but 2 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th for the Rockies. Bearclaw blew it, so Giles blew it, or Ken Giles blew it, and then Kyle Bearclaw blew it. I went 3 for 5 with 2 doubles and a single, but that was it. Game 3 of the episode, Game 3 of the series, and Game 3 of the season as well. Really, we should be 2-0. Instead of 0-2. This is why I'm requesting a trade. It just, this pitching is not, I mean, it just blows leads late in games. I know every bullpen can't be perfect, but like, it's blown 2 straight games. I know every bullpen's gonna blow a game here or there, but like, you can't be blowing these game after game consecutively. Like, it's gonna kill us. You're laid out top 1, 2 outs, no runners on. Okay, I'm wearing no long sleeve undershirt anymore. It's a day game. I'm not sure if this is game 3 or 4, and that's a liner right to Arenado. I don't know if they sat me down for game 3. I played like 151 games last year, so I doubt I got sat in game 3, but I don't know. Here's Peralta, ground ball, and throws it to the pitcher, and he beats him to the base. He didn't miss anything. There's 2 outs here in the second now, and the score is still 0-0. Runner at second, 2 outs, top 3. Let's go with Mason on contact is driving a run. I've been doing well here in this season so far. Only the 1 homer, but my average is pretty good. That's a liner, and that's going to be my 5th RBI of the year. That's going to be an RBI double at least, and that will be an RBI double for Vinny J. 5th RBI of the year, and it's 1-0 Miami. 3rd double of the year, and my 5th RBI of the year. 1-0 Marlins. That's a liner down the line, and that's fair by a mile. It goes all the way to the wall. I'll score it easily. And it's a RBI double of his own for Stanton. And it's 2-0 Miami. As Stanton trades places with me, and we're up 2-0. And we're still up 2-0 for now. Top 5, runner at second, 2 outs. Same situation as the 3rd. That's a fly ball. That's hit well. Right center, Dahl at the track. And he jumps and cannot get it. And it bounces away. And I'm going to stop at 3rd. I want to go for the inside to Parker. It would have been close. I think I probably would have been out at home, though, if I went for the inside to Parker. But Dahl jumped up against that glass. And he tried to catch it. He could not. Bounced off that glass. I don't think that's actually glass. I think that's just probably plexiglass. And then it bounced away, but the center field or the right fielder ended up picking the ball up. But it's an RBI triple, and now a liner base hit for Stanton. As Stanton and Vinny J both have 2 RBIs. As I have an RBI double and an RBI triple, and then he has an RBI double and an RBI single, and that counts for all 4 runs. And it's 4-0 Miami. And it's still 4-0, so I have an RBI double and an RBI triple. Halfway to the cycle. Liner, and that's going to be caught. 2 down. And, of course, now we're losing 6-4. The pitching is just so bad. I mean, it blew another lead. It's really the bullpen. That's a liner, and it's going to get down. Here's Stanton with 2 outs now after my hit. He's a tie-and run, but, I mean, blew the first 2 games, and now we're probably going to blow this game, too. And we had a 4-run lead in this one. Homer for the cycle, but I don't know if I'm going to get up again. 0-2 to Stanton. Got it in play, but fielder's choice. Well, homer for the cycle, but I don't know if I'm going to get up again. I got up again. We're down 8-5, 1-on-1 out, top 9, so I can't even tie it with a homer. But let's see if I can hit a homer for the cycle. And no, that's probably, oh no, it's a botch by Story. As going to 3rd is the runner at 1st, he's safe. And Stanton's coming up, representing the tie and run. And that's going to be an E6. That's an E6 on Story. That probably was a game-ending double play. Instead, it's an E6. It was right by his glove. Instead of a game-ending double play, it's an error. Now a homer ties it. Come on, Stanton. Hit one 500 feet. That's a liner over Arenado's head. And I'm going to stop at 2nd because I don't want to be thrown out at 3rd. It's 8 sits, 2-on-1 out now for Yelich. Tie runs on base. Yelich homer in the 8th. The runner at 1st disappeared again. My word. And ground ball. Beat that out. And Yelich is going to beat it out. The bases would be loaded right now if Stanton didn't disappear. I mean, that's the dumb thing. So the time run should be at second. Instead, it's at first. Here's JBJ. At least Yelich didn't disappear. But my goodness. 2-2 now to Jackley Bradley Jr. High and deep right field. I'll score. And I dot it. 2 outs. I'm gonna score easily. It's 8-7. But I mean, like, that runner disappearance gonna come back to bite us. And it's a strikeout by Sanchez or someone, and we lose again. 0-3. 3 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th. We scored 1 in the 8th and 2 in the 9th. Even if that, in the end, that Stanton disappearing again, it doesn't matter. But like, that's happened before. But like, it's now happened like 2 straight games, and we've blown 3 leads. And this is the biggest one. We blew a 4-run lead in this game. I went 3 for 5 with a double. Or 3 for 5 with a triple, a double, 2 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. I've been hitting the ball great. The pitching it's really the bullpen. In this case, the starter, Tyron McCann, got the loss, but the first 2 games were blown by the bullpen. This one was blown by the starter, but the bullpen kept giving up runs. So, anyway, now game 4, if I even play in it. Well, I'm playing in it. Depends if I'm a pinch hitter or if I'm starting. Hopefully I'm starting. Hopefully we can win a game, because this is not good. Here we go. I am starting. This is probably going to be the last game of the episode. Let's try to get a win. We quite frankly should be 3-0, or at least something better than 0-3. I mean, I don't know how we even won the division with this pitching. I mean, we had some. I don't know. 2 on, nobody out, top 1. Even if we score 10 runs, the bullpen might give up 12. Oh. Well, it's still early, remember that. There's still 159 games to go, so don't panic, but we need to win one of these games. And that's not going to be a homer, as I got way underneath that. The runner might tag. And he is going to tag the runner at second, that is. And he is safe. So I got the runner over to third. The real question is, will he score? And the answer is maybe, because we scored a run. It's 1-1, 1 on, 1 out, bottom 2. So I'm guessing that runner did score, or we scored in the second. I don't know. But ground ball, this could be 2. Reed, Altuve, Vinny J, double play. In and over. There we go, top 4, 1 apiece. That's a fly ball, but it's right at the right fielder. That's Peralta, 1 down. 1 on, 1 out, bottom 4, still the same score. It's a ground ball. Diving stop by Merrifield and a double play. Merrifield saves a hit and gets a double play. Good play, Merrifield. Okay, top 6, 1 out, no runners on, 1 apiece still. 0 for 2. That's a fly ball. Get out of here. Oh, I thought that was farther. That wasn't even the warning track. I thought that was much farther. I'm 0 for 3 in this game. This is the worst game I've done this series. Okay, we're up 3-1, but that's not safe. 1 out, top 8, no runners on. We're up 3-1. It's definitely not safe. I just missed it though last at bat. I pulled off of that one. But that was a pass ball. Here we go. Let's try to make it 1 for 4 at least. Have a hit the first 4 games of the year, hopefully. That's a fly ball. And it's just, I thought that was, I just got under that. Well, real question is, I know I'm 0 for 4, but we blow a lead or not? Turn off the Simmons, ground out, bottom 8, it's Mike Morin, and pop out, double, walk, grand slam. Well, there it is. Got the first 2 outs easily, and then completely chokes, and yeah, that was so bad. Got the first 2 outs easily, and then a single, a walk, then another walk, and then a grand slam, and yeah, we blew a lead. We blew it. Well, yeah, we blew a lead in all 4 games. Yeah, that was bad, and I went 0 for 4, so that didn't help anything. I was on the end the episode right there, but I don't want to end it on a sweep. I mean, literally, we just got swept. So I'm probably gonna play one more. I'm probably gonna play the first game of the Giants series, at least on camera. Yeah, I mean, that's why I want out. That's why I want to be out of this, or out of here. I know we have Stanton, Yelich, Altuve, but if you have no pitching, you get swept and blow a lead in all 4 games. I mean, all 4 games were, well, except the first 3 were 1-run games. The last one was a 2-run game, but like, we had a lead in all 4 games and blew all 4 of them. Well, there we go. Giants series. Trade me right now. No, that's not a trade, but I thought Joe Panic. Why not? I don't know. All these responses are like we are like the best team in baseball. We're definitely not the best team in baseball. Yeah, I'm confident for my hitting, and okay, we're up 7-1. I'm coming in as a pinch hitter for the pitcher because it has me as the pitcher, but this is definitely still not a safe lead. The Giants are also 0-4, so that's interesting. They won the NL West last year, so. Last time we were in San Francisco, obviously, was when we got swept, which was not good. Batting .412, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, OPS 1251. That's a liner down the line, and as I go by the 309 sign, the runner might be able to score. He will not going to be able to score. But that's a double. Second and third, 1 out. Yeah, this is probably, I'm going to end the episode after this game, assuming that we win. But don't assume anything when we've blown 4 leads in the first 4 games. That's a ground ball. That is foul. That was weird. Yeah, I mean, if we win this game, the episode will end. But not even a 6-run lead is safe at this point. Little pop up, and that's gonna dip down. The runner will score. I'm hustling the third, and I'm safe as I didn't run until the ball hit the ground, so I was almost out. But it's 8-1 now. Here's Patrick Reed. Runner's going from first, and throw to second is not in time. Altuve steals second base. Second and third, 1 out. That was it was a strike, 0-1. And that's a ground ball. Runner will score because there was only 1 out. I'll score. RBI ground out for Patrick Reed, and we're up 9-1. So I have scored. I was 1 for 1. RBI ground out for Patrick Reed. I went 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. It's now 9-1. So if we blow this lead, I'm done. And we won. So we got our first win of the year, and we're now 1-4. Giants 0-5 now. But yeah, I mean, we don't expect the bullpen to be perfect every time, but like, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying we should be 5-0, but we should be better than 1-4. I mean, we should be better than 1-4, but we got our first one of the year. We weren't gonna go 0-162. We weren't gonna go winless, but yeah, well, I wish we could have beat the Giants last year in the playoffs. We won the game 9-2, so we didn't blow any leads. John Gant got the win. Lance Lynn, the Giants starter, got the loss. He got 4 earned runs. I went 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. I scored on Patrick Reed's RBI ground out. We scored 5 in the sets. That blew the game open. And then our pitching didn't blow anything. So yeah, it was a good episode for me at least, like for my stats. I only hit 1 home run. It was my first swing of the season, the first pitch I saw in the regular season. That was my only home run I hit in this episode. But I had 6 RBIs, batting around probably now like 420-ish. 1 home run, 6 RBIs for the first 5 games, and 5 games, 4 starts. So for me, it was pretty good. For the team, 1-4, we should be at least like 3-2 at least, or better. But I mean, we should be better than 1-4. But at least we're not 0-5 like the Giants now. But yeah, I mean, four games down, 158 to go. Maybe this is the year we can win the World Series, but I don't know. I mean, NLDS lost last year, NLCS lost 2 years ago. So, and after that, I requested a trade for the pitching. That's the reason, because I want good pitching. Because if I have a team that has good pitching like Star Forcer and Henry Dowling, I can win with my offense for Star Forcer and Henry Dowling. If I have good pitching, and we can win the World Series. If I have good pitching, because obviously you have Star Forcer who hits bombs constantly, or a lot of bombs. Same thing for Henry Dowling. Doesn't have as many homers as Star Forcer, but he still has a good amount, and he still bats at 420. And obviously, Star Forcer's Cubs won the World Series. Henry Dowling's Astros won the World Series. Vinny J's Marlins definitely didn't win the World Series last year, but maybe this year, maybe. As I've won a total of 3 World Series in Road to the Show, 2 with Star Forcer, and then 1 with Henry Dowling, and that's it. So, well, 3 is better than 2, 1, and 0, I guess, but I was really hoping for my 4th in this series in the playoffs last year, but didn't happen, but it is what it is. At least I have 3. So, yeah, this is my last video of Super Summer. I start school tomorrow. Tomorrow for me, at least. For you guys, I don't know when this video is going to go up, but I do start school tomorrow, September 5th. Not really looking forward to it. It hasn't even hit me that I have school tomorrow. I probably will tomorrow morning, though. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed all the videos throughout Super Summer. I will still be doing videos here and there after I start school. So they'll be, like I said, here and there. So yeah, stay tuned for all the videos I do coming up. As like I said, they'll be here and there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, tell your mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm gonna see you in episode number 50. I think it's episode 50. I might be wrong about that, but either way, I'll see you in episode number 50 of this Vinny J MLB The Show 20 Road to the Show series. See you in episode number 50. And eat a lot of bacon. And go Marlins.